Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to clean your skateboard. So as you can see, mine's not really that dirty. I mean, it's got a few dust patches, the wheels, a little green, as you can see. So it could use a little bit of cleaning, but it's a pretty new board, so it doesn't really need that much cleaning. But I'm going to show you how to clean it if you want to. Okay, so the things you're going to need to clean your skateboard are going to be some water, some paper towels, a towel, or like a rag. A rag would probably work better, but I don't have a rag right now. And the thing that's going to get all this dust off, is it water? No. Is it Windex? No. That will literally ruin your skateboard. So, what is it? Boom, thinking putty. Okay, so this is weird, but think about it. This is like a lint roller, but it can conform to different shapes. So now, I would recommend using thinking putty that is like in a kind of bigger container. Like my hand is, like that's about the size of the palm of my hand. Like, oh, I guess it's bigger, not really the palm, kind of. Okay, so you're gonna need this, and yeah, just make sure you use something that you're not really gonna use ever, because it's gonna get dirty. Like this is now my skateboard cleaner, just because it's already dirty. It's already been so dirty, it's like I might as well use it for this. Okay, so this is going to be how to clean your skateboard. It's going to be focusing on this part here, this whole dust patch right around the bolts. So now this, I'm going to show you how to clean the wheels in a second, but this part is going to be just for the grip tape. And I'll show you the wheels in just a second. But what you're going to do, you're going to take your putty. As you can see, it's kind of hard to see, but it's very, very dirty. So what I'm going to do, get all the putty out of this container. Now basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this, kind of roll it into like a cylinder kind of shape. So like look at this. Look how well this works. So like this is not a liquid, so it's not gonna seep through the grip tape or anything. Literally. Okay, so look at this. I'm literally gonna go across halfway just so you can see the difference. You ready? So this is just me. Back and forth, back and forth. Just getting all of that. Okay, so like I said, you could still see, but like, you kind of have to. We'll put it on the side real quick, so you can still see it. It's gonna be a little bit harder to see. So like literally, you just take this and you just have at it for a minute. Just trying to get into every single little crack and crevice, and it's gonna take a minute to try and get all of that stuff out. But like, okay, so that stuff and that stuff. So just remember that, and I'll show you when it's fully cleaned with this. I promise you it's just with that stuff. Okay, so here's what it looks like now. So it's never gonna be perfectly re-cleaned, but it's gonna be a lot cleaner. And one thing I would recommend, as you can see, that like little scruff there, it's still there. So what I would do is I would take your rag or your towel. I don't have a rag, so we're using a towel. You're gonna take this kind of soft part. So, hold on, let me get an angle. So basically, I'm gonna take this kind of edge, like this kind of, stick it in the water. And the very important part is that you wring this out. What you do not want is water to sit on your skateboard and go through that grip tape. So what we're gonna do is just kind of fan it out like this, kind of make sure, squeeze it out one more time. Just really make sure that you got all that off. Or most of it off at least. So now, move your water so that we do not spill it. Just gonna take this, to rub it all over that one spot. Now, it does kind of look like you're tearing up your towel, and you're not. It's just barely doing that. And so once you do that, take a different part of the towel and dry it off. Oh. Technical difficulties there. Basically just run over it and make sure it's dry. So that way you're not picking up wet stuff. Take your putty, go back over that. And so now, in my opinion, this is definitely a lot better way than trying to buy natural rubber cubes to try and clean your board with, because you might have this around. So if you do, very good method. I think this works extremely well. Like boom, look at that. Gone. Literally gone. Like as you can see, there's still a little bit of dirt. over here. And if you want to take your towel and wipe over that, you can. But look how much, it looks so much cleaner in my opinion with that. And now onto the wheels. Now, the wheels are made of this hard plastic material, which means that, like, unlike the deck, if they get wet, it's fine. Like, it's not gonna ruin anything. So now what I recommend for this is to take your thing of water. Also, make sure that it's not filled to the top. Make sure it's like halfway so that we don't accidentally spill it. Not that that really matters that much, but it's just a lot easier if it's halfway filled, so that way you can get most of the towels like wet. So basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your paper towel, get it into like a small square, kind of fold it up a little bit if you can. Take that, dip it into the water. Now just kind of fold it over itself and then just wring it out. Try and squirt it back into the little container. So that way you can use that water. So basically now I have a dampened towel. So like, look at this. So I was on a tennis court skating. You can see my wheels are like green. Look at this. If I just take this for like just a second and just wipe over it, look how much cleaner that looks. That one little area. It's obviously not as clean as it can be, but still. That one little spot. And so basically that's what you're gonna do. So you're gonna take your finger, this towel. Look at, like, you can see what spot I've cleaned. So we're just gonna go all the way around. It's gonna be the same for all 4 wheels. It's all look about the same. So I'll show you what they look like when I'm done. Before I show you the finished product of all the wheels, this is one paper towel. Make sure to use like 1 paper towel per wheel, just to try and make sure that you're getting all the dirt off instead of just getting it off slightly less. And if it starts to become not really that dry, just take it, dip it back in for a second. Yes, this will get your hands dirty, but it's fine. And you just squeeze it out. Boom. Now your towel is a little bit more dampened. You just go over all of them. Okay, so on to the finished product. Okay, so here's the finished product. So, like, obviously they're not perfectly clean, but they're probably gonna be about as clean as you're gonna get. So take that. Like, boom, look, it's not perfectly clean, but like, it's probably like as clean as you're gonna get it. Like, it's just a very cheap way to do it instead of having to buy a skateboard cleaner or using water and Windex and having a chance of damaging your board. Boom. One of the best ways to do it. So, let me know what you think. Is this a good way to clean your board? Is this a bad way that would like you wouldn't use, or would you use it this way? Let me know in the comments below. And yeah, see you later. Subscribe. Bye.